Hello everyone, my name is Delaney and I have actually a very limited teaching experience with English language learners. I just took a couple of classes last semester and those were Education 340, which was multicultural education, and Education 330, which was content-based literacy, and those classes both kind of briefly touched on the topic of teaching English language learners. Through these classes I learned a lot about how to best support these students in all manners, regardless of their educational needs, like if they were speaking a different native language at home, or if they have a physical or mental disability that kind of challenges their learning. And I walked away with a lot of great tools and a lot of good research on how to teach this all-encompassing classroom without having to water down the material. But I have not actually put these resources into good use in a classroom. I have done observation hours for my credential program, but that's just about it. I've been observing. I haven't actually taught. So I'm hoping and excited to get in there and to try out these resources. I am taking this class because it is a prerequisite for the teacher credential program. And even though I could take this during the actual program semester itself, my mom, who actually went to Cal State Fullerton and did get her credential through here, she recommended to not add on an extra classwork because the general semesters of the program are already really busy. So here I am taking this class over the summer, hoping to really get to focus in on this class and not be burdened during the next semester. I hope during this rather intense summer course that I can walk away confident in my ability to actually teach English language learners. So far, as mentioned earlier, all I have are prospective tools that I actually have not put into practice yet. So I don't know if I'll truly be able to even start practicing in a classroom with this class either, and I'm not sure if I will actually be able to until I start student teaching or teaching on my own. But I'm hoping that this class will give me an in-depth environment, in-depth knowledge and education on how to best prepare myself to educate an all-encompassing scope of students. I want to gain a different perspective in teaching as well. I know that my current experiences as both a student and an up-and-coming teacher is different and is only one possible idea of all the ways that there is teaching. So the more ways I can learn how to teach, the more ways I can truly educate all students that come into my classroom. So I'm hoping to gain a wider perspective and wider knowledge. I think the most challenging thing about mainstreaming English language learners into the classroom is having a wide scope of language learners altogether. I really want to give each student individual attention to best suit their needs, but there just simply is not enough time to do that in a day in a classroom. There's just not enough time or resources. So therefore, all students must come together in one collective classroom despite there being many differences in learning abilities and learning ranges. I don't want to water down the curriculum, but I'm not entirely sure how to put all of the practical elements in teaching without, having to water down the curriculum, because I don't know how to get students to fully take on the full workload without them even understanding what language it's in. So I'm hoping that this class will help me better prepare myself for that, and I'm very excited about it. So I'll see you guys online.